Today we are going to review BenQ GH800 DSLR camera. It offers powerful 36x zoom, 1 cm super macro, 3-inch 920 pixel tilt view LCD screen, 22.5 mm wide angle lens, mode dial, electronic viewfinder, 18 mm CMOS sensor, while other things in this camera are HDR, HD video recording and various scene mode. GH800 belongs to GH series by BenQ, which has in total 5 models, and GH800 is the highest one. This one belongs to Advanced series, which offers you rich feature, updated technology, which help you to capture photos like professional. It has a very user-friendly UI and it is very comfortable to use. GH800 is a fixed lens camera. You can see the design here. This composite model offers you advanced photography feature. It is also durable. It offers you simple preset mode, vibrant flash, and also good battery life. It works on Sony 18 megapixel camera, which is powered by BSI CMOS sensor. It has a really good specification, which you can find in our text review. We will move ahead with the design test. At first, BenQ GH800 has a very sturdy look. You can see it has a complete black body. It is also very thick camera. The camera has a very durable design. It is made up of a thick plastic. It is not lightweight from any side. Also, it has a proper rubber coating all over the body, like towards the left side where you hold the camera and over the lens cover, so that you get a proper grip while holding it. It is a fully functional camera. You can see all buttons are properly placed so that you can control the camera as per your need. In terms of look, BenQ GH800 has a tough look instead of flashy. On the front, as I showed you, there lies a big lens. This is a pop-out lens. This is the zoom lever. The camera offers you a powerful 36x zoom, due to which it has a more length so that you can capture more better pictures. It is ideal for macro photography. At the front mostly lies the lens and a strap holder, while at the right side there is a strap holder. On the back side we have almost all controls and connection. All controls and button lies on the back side. You can see there is a 3-inch LCD screen which offers you a tilt view. You can simply adjust the screen as per your need. This is one of the prime feature of this camera. While you also have EVF, which is the electronic viewfinder. Now this feature simply allow professional photographers to capture more detailed photos, and to use it you just have to press this EVF LCD button. When you press it, you can see the LCD turns on here. But if you find this disturbing, or if you're not getting a proper view on this, you can press this button and you can view inside EVF. I will try to show you. You can see this, the same LCD screen is reflected in the EVF. So this is for those who find the surrounding disturbing and simply want to concentrate more on nearby objects. So this EVF can help you to capture more better photos. Now this LCD screen is not a touch screen. It is a basic screen that allow you to check out the image preview before capturing. I have showed you the EVF also. This EVF also comes with a dioptric correction knob, which is for those who wear glasses. You can adjust the blurriness through this. While most of the control lies on the right side, we have a jog dial here which allow you to choose from different mode. You can also control the F setting and shutter speed through this. This is the recording button. We have a AF lock button also. This is to lock the autofocus. There is a menu key available. Now this is 4-way navigational key through which you can enable different kind of settings, like you can simply turn on and off flash through the right key. In the same way you can control the exposure, you can go switch the macro mode, and you can set a timer also. Center is the OK key. This is playback button. If you want to see what videos and photos you have captured, you have to press this key, and the last one is delete key. On the left we have all connectivity ports. There is a HDMI and micro USB port available. These are the only two connectivity ports on this camera, while there is a speaker also available. And this is the zoom lever. Now there are two zoom lever available, among which one lies here on the left side and one lies with the shutter button. There is a flash button. You have to press this to open flash. On the top side you can see there is a mode dial. This is the famous mode dial button which appear in most of the professional cameras, where you can choose different preset mode. There are in total 9 mode available from which you can choose to enhance your photo output. There are 2 microphones available on the top side. There is an on off button. There is LED indicator. This is the zoom lever along with shutter button. Now this is the bottom part where we have a tripod connector. This is the battery compartment. This is the battery of this camera. It is a 1600 mAh battery. Just next to the battery compartment lies the memory card slot also. So this was the design of BenQ GH800. You can see the camera offers you all kind of features and functions which we find in a professional camera. It has a mode dial. It offers you a vibrant flash also. The 36x zoom that allows you to capture more detailed photos, and a very simple UI through which you can control a number of different settings instantly. The camera has a Sony 18 megapixel lens which is enough to give you plenty of dazzling images. There are a number of different modes available which saves a lot of time while capturing photos. The maximum resolution that you can get on this camera is 4896 by 3672. If you switch to an aspect ratio of 4:3, while if you switch to 16:9, then the resolution is reduced to 3968 by 2232, which is quite great resolution. You can get a highly detailed image. When you press the menu key, you can see the user interface of this camera. You can see it is very basic here. All settings are simply categorized into three columns, which is photo, video, and a setting column at the end. Under photo, you can simply manage the photo size. You can see this is the maximum one at 18 megapixel, which I have told you before, 4896 by 3672. You can also reduce the photo size if you want, and there is an aspect ratio option also available. You can also manage the photo quality. The second, under video section, you can have you can control the movie mode, the type of video, movie output if you want. You can see there is a maximum I can show you is 1080 pixel. It is disabled because I am not having a memory card in the camera. Once you insert a memory card, all options will start working. And the last section is the setting mode, where you can simply control the camera sound. You can enable power save feature, change the date and language, and etc. In terms of the internal menu, this is very straightforward. There are no complicated settings available here. Whatever option you have to control, whatever things you want to control will be done by the mode dial. You can see there are 9 different modes available. We'll check each and every mode one by one. The first will start from manual. Manual mode. Under manual mode, you have to manage each and every settings manually. For example, if you want to increase the f setting, or if you want to control the shutter speed, you have to use this jog dial button. When you rotate it, you can see the f settings are reduced and increased. Now this is under manual setting. You have to manage each and everything. You can control the exposure value through these 4 navigational keys. You can change the macro settings. We will now see the different modes which are provided in this camera. You can see the mode dial button on the top side that offers you 9 different modes to choose from. The first one is the manual mode, where you have to control all settings manually. You have to manage the exposure settings, each and everything. These are for advanced. This mode is for advanced photographer. The second one is aperture priority mode, where you can control the aperture speed, but the shutter speed will be automatically managed by the camera itself. You have to use the jog dial button. The third mode is shutter priority, where you can control the shutter speed, while Aperture speed will be controlled by the camera itself. The fourth is program auto. Now this one is one of the default mode available where you does not require to do anything. You just have to hook the camera on program auto and you can start capturing your photos. The fourth one is scene mode. This is the smart scene mode actually, where depending on the environment condition, depending on the lighting, the camera automatically select the best scene available. All the scene are available under the fifth option, which is scene mode, where you have to press the menu key and then you have to press this up key. You can see there is a small arrow that appears next to the title. Then you have to press the next key to choose different scene mode from this section. There are around 18 to 19 scene mode available. Everything is based on different setting here, so that you can get much better photo quality. There are ample of choices available here. Next mode is night scene. This is used to capture photos in low light. There is a night portrait mode also available, where you can capture portrait photos when there is no proper light available. You can use flash for that. The next mode is continuous shooting. You can simply go in, you can press the menu key and you can go in the settings and you can find out what all options are available. You can see there is a high speed burst available, pre-shooting, speed bursts, multi-shot 16, etc. You just have to select one and you can capture a set of multiple photos and choose the best among them. The next is HDR mode. Now this is for capturing really high quality videos. This mode capture a set of multiple pictures and merge them so you can get the best quality. So these were the all mode available in this camera, which you can use to capture different photos. BenQ GH800 provides a high zoom feature with various scene mode. The camera works really well with tripod. For capturing nearby images or close object, you require a very stable hand because the image gets blurred out really soon. This is because of the internal processing. Sometimes the internal processing is very slow when you try to capture high-end photos. Sometimes the internal image processing is very slow when you try to capture a HD photo. 18MP CMOS sensor and optical image stabilization technology make this camera great for everyone. It is good for professional also, and it is good for beginners also. Due to a very wide zooming angle, you can capture long distance photos easily. The cost of this camera is rupees 14,000, which is a really good choice. This is a great camera. Now for advanced photographer who had already played with different lenses and modes, BenQ GH800 does not has much to offer them because it has a fixed lens, you cannot remove it. While for beginners, this is really, if you're really interested in photography, you can stick with this camera. It has an ample of feature. It gives you a simple UI, all simple settings. There is nothing complicated in this. While you have a EVF options also available, where you can simply capture more detailed images without getting disturbed. The camera lens is simply great for nearby images, and I will recommend to use this camera only with tripod because, as I said, that when you try to zoom in, it gets blurry out. The positive aspect of this camera is awesome zoom quality, great photo and video quality, cool camera modes, sturdy design. While the negative aspect of this camera is it is quite heavy to carry. Image stabilization is sometimes really poor because when you try to zoom in instantly, the image is a bit blurry out, so you need a tripod for that. Battery life is good, but sometimes when you keep on using the flash, the battery drains really fast, and the UI is a bit outdated compared to some camera which I have tested recently.
That's all for now. For more review, tutorial, news and updates on latest technology, visit techarena.in. Thank you. Have a nice day.
BenQ GH800 provides a high zoom feature with various scene mode. The camera works really well with tripod. For capturing nearby images or close object, you require a very stable hand because the image gets blurred out really soon. This is because of the internal processing. Sometimes the internal processing is very slow when you try to capture high-end photos. Sometimes the internal image processing is very slow when you try to capture a HD photo. 18MP CMOS sensor and optical image stabilization technology make this camera great for everyone. It is good for professional also, and it is good for beginners also. Due to a very wide zooming angle, You can capture long distance photos easily. The cost of this camera is rupees 14,000, which is a really good choice. This is a great camera. Now, for advanced photographer who had already played with different lenses and modes, BenQ GH800 does not has much to offer them because it has a fixed lens. You cannot remove it. While for beginners, this is really, if you're really interested in photography, you can stick with this camera. It has an ample of feature. It gives you a simple UI, all simple settings. There is nothing complicated in this. While you have a EVF options also available, where you can simply capture more detailed images without getting disturbed. The camera lens is simply great for nearby images, and I will recommend to use this camera only with tripod, because as I said that when you try to zoom in, it gets blurry out. The positive aspect of this camera is awesome zoom quality, great photo and video quality, cool camera modes, sturdy design. While the negative aspect of this camera is it is quite heavy to carry. Image stabilization is sometimes really poor, because when you try to zoom in instantly, the image is a bit blurry out, so you need a tripod for that. Battery life is good, but sometimes when you keep on using the flash, the battery drains really fast, and the UI is a bit outdated compared to some camera which I have tested recently.
That's all for now. For more review, tutorial, news and updates on latest technology, visit techarena.in. Thank you. Have a nice day.